Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £100 worth of 10p's we're going to have a hunt through, looking for the commemorative, not the commemorative ones, the alphabet 10p's. Every letter of the alphabet has something quintessentially British on it. For 2019, we still need a fair few. All we've got is E, G, L, M, J, R, O, V and U. 2018 on the other hand, we're getting very, very close. All we need is D, G, got a whole panel there, R and T, and then we'll have finished our first book. So let's get into these coins. So let's jump into some questions then. Apologies if I sound a bit odd. I've got another cold. I can't believe I never get ill, and in the space of like, I don't know, 6 months I've had 2 awful colds, but I'm getting there, that'll be fine. Questions from the giveaways. This is the Beatrix Potter giveaway we're still working through. Will Halliday says, how long do you think it will take to get the world record attempt? So for those unaware, I am working towards gaining a world record, the most coins collected from the same year. It doesn't have to be the same coins, but I'm focusing on pennies from the year 2000 because it's a really high minted year, a low denomination, so it's not going to cost me a fortune to collect. But how long do I think? I'm getting about 1 to 2% a month, maybe up to 3% a month, so a long old time. I think this time next year I still wouldn't have got there. But a massive thank you to everyone. They're up on the board, it's up there. The people that have given me pennies from the year 2000 at the Royal Mint, at the PO Box, wherever it happens to be. Massive thank you to you for helping me get to that world record. Coins, Stamps and Collectibles says, question, as a Star Wars fan, do you think there is life on other planets? 100%. There's got to be life of some sort out in the galaxy. The universe is infinitely large. There's got to be something out there other than just us. Terry Cartwright says, hi Christopher, loving your channel. My question is, what do you think of the new £20 note? I love it. I think it's really neat. I can't wait to get my hands on some. Chris Max says, when I was about 8 years old, I won a prize at a raffle at my garden party. It was a tin of pipe tobacco. When you were 8, it turned out to be stale. I've never won anything since. I wonder if my luck would change. I don't think it changed for this giveaway, so I apologise. Claire Clausen says, what's your top tip for finding alphabet 10p coins? What's your daily job? I love your videos. Thank you very much. But I don't talk about my daily job, but there are some things I like to keep personal to myself, and there are other than most like previous jobs I'm more than happy to talk about. But so the job prior to where I am now, I was a bank manager at a branch of TSB, but that ended. I quit that about 9 months ago. I'd had enough, couldn't do it anymore. It was driving me around the twist. In terms of my top tip for finding alphabet 10p coins, it's just you've got to keep at it, keep going at it, because although they are elusive, they're hard to find. If you give up looking, you'll never find one. The more you look, the more chance you have of finding one. And tell your friends, your family, your work colleagues what you're looking for, and maybe they'll keep an eye out their change for you. Nottm Pool. Nottingham Pool. Hi Christopher, do you think a £5 coin released into general circulation and being used for buying goods would be a good idea? Yeah, the more coins are in circulation, the more commemorative designs they can make, the more there are to collect. And the shelf life of a coin is much longer than a note. Even the polymer notes, the shelf life for them aren't even close to being the shelf life of a coin, so 100%. Ferox Hawks, Rodney Hawk himself. I love the channel. Holy Toledo is growing. I started watching you when you only about 2,000 subscribers. Wow, a long time ago. David Denham says, hi Christopher, did you receive the items I sent you? David Denham. The name does sound familiar, so possibly. I mean, all the things that have been sent to the PO Box are on the PO Box video, so you can go check them out. We had to change over memory cards. Memory card got full there. What was the question? Where is the Royal Mint office and how many times have you been there? The Royal Mint office. So the Royal Mint is based in Llantrisant in South Wales. I think I've been there 8 or 9 times now. I think going down in March as a big group of coin tubers and viewers. The dates aren't out there yet. They will be out very soon, hopefully. But yeah, that will be my 9th or 10th time, something crazy like that. Ryan asks, what's your favourite old £1 coin? The Welsh Dragon or the Rampant Lion? Amy Buck says, what's your favourite coin of all time? Frankenstein £2. Stacey Wood says, hey, cats or dogs? Cats. Tea or coffee? Coffee. Autumn or spring? Spring. Pounds or euros? Pounds. What coins would you grab first in a fire? My Kew Gardens. My Silver Bruce. I don't know. I was just grabbing everything I could. Graham Brocky says, do you think that coins struck this year will be worth holding on to from now, as they will all change once the Queen passes away? Again, I think this is a question I've had a number of times. If the Queen kicks the proverbial bucket, they won't recall all the coins with with her face on them. There's no need to. They will still be circulating, much the same that was prior. Again, I recommend Half Asleep Chris's video all about this. He explains it a lot more eloquently than I can. But yeah, they'll just circulate with the new monarch. The only reason the only monarch we have on our coins at the moment is Queen Elizabeth II is because of decimalisation. Decimalisation happened during her reign. There's been no other monarch since decimalisation day when they redid all the coins. Obviously, unless they do what they did with the old round pounds, that they withdraw them and redesign them. Say, for instance, they take £2 coins and they want to completely rework them, then yeah, then they'll all be taken out of circulation. But other than that, the argument is they won't be taken out of circulation. So just for the pure simple fact that the Queen dies will not mean your collection is going to be worth 100 times what it's worth at the moment. James Francis says, if you could work at the Royal Mint, what job would you like to do? Good question. So I'm not an artistic person. I guess making videos like this, maybe like a sort of PR sort of thing would be good. I make videos on a daily basis looking through coins, so I don't know, maybe I could run the Romans YouTube channel. I don't know. Sudan Vladok says, best foreign coins. Hi Christopher. I like American coins, I like Canadian coins, I like coins with animals on primarily. Chloe Ford says, approximately how many coins do you have in your collection? 6,000? I'm not sure. I don't keep count of them. Andrew Herring says, what's your routing to the Royal Mint? A routing? Rating? What's my route to the Royal Mint? M3 and you're there. But how do I rate the Royal Mint? 100%. You have to go. If you've never been before, I recommend it highly. If you have been before, go again because you'll learn something new. Bethany Hull says, if you could design a 50p, what would be on it? Castles. British castles. Georgina Mainley says, when did you start collecting coins? I've collected coins on and off since I was a kid. My collection as it stands at the moment, I started back again in 2018, I think it was, or 2017. Maybe end of 2017, I think. Avsa Tabassum says, have you got all 3 Paddington Bears? Shout out please, thanks, you're amazing. I have all 4 Paddington Bears, yes. Sarah Russell says, hi Chris, my question is, if you have to take a design off of a 50p and put it onto a £2 coin, what would it be? And if you had to take a design off of a £2 coin and put it onto 50p, what would it be? Well, that's easy. Off of the £2 onto the 50p's is Frankenstein. Better chance of it being circulated on a 50p. Take it off of a 50p and put it onto a £2. Benjamin Britten. Not a massive fan of the design. Stick that on a £2 coin. We don't need it in circulation. Callum Lee says, favourite other coin tuber channel. I couldn't pick. So many of the coin tubers have become friends to me that it feels cruel to pick specific channels. Everyone does something in their own sort of unique way, and there's lots of. It's not just the larger of the coin tuber channels. There's a whole bunch of littler channels that are growing and growing and growing, and it's going really well for them. And I've got to know a number of them, so a big kudos to them all. It's got to the point where I can't even list them because there are so many people, and I feel so awful because I always miss someone out, and I don't want that person to feel like, well, the only reason I'm missing them out is because my memory is appalling. So yeah, go check them all out. I've worked with tons of them before. Go look at the Great British Coin Tuber hunt from last year, or the eBay challenge I did, or whatever. The British Unicorn says, what is your favourite band? Favourite band would be Queen. Favourite member of that band, Roger Taylor, the drummer. But favourite singer is Dean Martin. Miser, I think that's from Coins with Lauren and Maya, says, will you release any new merch soon? I've got a couple of things bubbling away. I've just been too flat out busy to actually get it all sorted, so in the coming months, potentially. K. Lee Marie says, if you could decide on a 50p collection to be made and circulated, what would you choose? British counties. Every county in the UK could have a design, and that could be circulated. That'd be great. Drew Brown says, did you collect the platinum wedding anniversary photograph coins? I didn't. I've got another couple of sets coming from the London Mint office first, before I might go back to that. Have you ever collected coins solely for one other country similar to the UK? I do my world coin hunts on a Sunday, and that's any country goes on that. Kian Harvey says, slightly random question, but do you have a favourite roller coaster? Roller coasters I was never a fan of growing up, but then I was tricked into going onto one, and I did actually quite enjoy it. It was the green one at Thorpe Park that goes upside down like 10 times and loop-the-loops, and it was quite good fun. But I can't think of any specific roller coaster that stands out in my mind that I really enjoyed. But well, there's another car battery that fill up. I need to start transferring these onto my laptop now. So that's the last question asked. Roller coasters, I like them, but I can't think of any one specific one that jumps out into my mind. But I think what we'll do now is head back to the coins. Well, that wasn't as successful as I'd hoped. We did find something though, a jersey 10 pence. Unfortunately no alphabet 10p's, but 2010 jersey one. Better than nothing, I guess. Well, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!